Now, on Adobe Radio, it's the Brett Davern Show featuring Katie LeClaire. Streaming live, weekday mornings, 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. On Adobe.com and the Adobe app for iOS.
This meeting is being recorded.
Sitting there watching the Dodger game last night. R.I.P. And Mr. Pfizer is on every commercial now.
Oh yeah.
And
Taylor's boyfriend.
Oh,
So,
that guy.
I'm sitting there watching, and he comes on another commercial. I don't know what it's for. This one wasn't for Pfizer.
Whoa.
And my son said, "Oh, that's Taylor Swift's boyfriend."
Good kid.
Yeah.
Good kid.
And I said, "Yeah, you're right."
What a
and
time.
then we kept watching the thing, and then the next commercial break came up, and he was in a different commercial.
Mr. Pfizer was.
Yeah, but another one not for Pfizer. Just another different one. And he said, "Oh, there he is again. That's Taylor Swift's boyfriend." And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Do you know his name?"
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Yeah, it's Mr. Pfizer."
Really?
No.
Oh. Brett.
No. He said Travis, and then he said, "What position does he play?" And I said, "He plays tight end." And he said, "What's that?" And I said, "This is Taylor Swift's boyfriend."
Oh my goodness, zingers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I thought it was funny. And then I said, "What teams he play for?" He said, "The Chiefs." So he knew that.
The boy
Okay.
knows.
Yeah, he knows, but he also definitely knows the hot goss also.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Well, his older sister is a Swiftie, right?
Oh, for sure.
Good. So
Oh,
she's
yeah.
doing the older sister thing.
Confirmed. I mean, he
Good.
might be also.
Good.
I think
Aw.
everybody is these days.
That's fair.
Swiftie, just in case you guys were wondering, and not like I'm keeping tabs on her or anything.
course
I mean, it
not.
was a long time ago, Carly. It was a
Right.
long time ago in a country far, far away. She is confirmed. She will be at in Missouri tonight for the game. So more Taylor tonight on your football.
It's so what
Confirmed. She's confirmed.
What?
She's announced she will be there.
So funny.
I think it's funny that she announces her intentions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Before the game. I will be
What?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case you're wondering.
She was in LA for the premiere of her movie last night.
Yes.
Now she's flying.
Now jet setting to Kansas City, Missouri.
Jet setting to Kansas City,
How much
Missouri.
money is the NFL paying her?
I don't
To announce that
think
she's going to be at the game on Thursday Night Football?
Yeah.
How much is
don't know.
Amazon paying her?
Somebody somewhere.
They're
Do you
paying
know
her Travis Kelce.
the last game that she was at? They asked the network to air her trailer for her movie for free.
What?
Her camp did, and 2 networks did.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
but the other one said no. There was
for
like
free?
so
No.
2 that said
What?
no, and one. Yeah, you can.
Why
look
would you
that
ever
up.
say free? Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
sure.
Yeah,
well, because she's getting them airtime.
because she's. Yeah, I don't know why.
Her face is making people who wouldn't watch the football game watch the football game.
Can I tell you something
So
out
she's
about her
giving
face?
them something.
Taylor
too.
can afford a couple $100,000.
Well,
Come
I'm
on,
sure
Taylor.
She could buy it.
I could tell you something else about her face.
Brett, no. It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
Her face is gonna be all over your TV tonight.
Let's get to the guy with stories he's not allowed to tell.
Oh.
Brett Davern.
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. EDS fans at Adobe.com if you want to text the show. At Brett Davern Show on all social media if you want to hit the social medias. The Swifties are on social media.
Yeah.
They like social media.
Yeah.
They know what to do on social media. They'll be watching the football game tonight and cheering right along with Taylor and
I love it.
Donna.
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 The Swifties, well, no, I was gonna say the Swifties made like being super nerdy about one thing really cool. But I feel like maybe Marvel beat them to that. Actually,
Yeah, it's just fandom, sort
It's
of.
just- yeah.
It's a new thing. That new thing.
I mean, it's cute though. It's like all lovely and supportive and
Yeah.
all that nice stuff.
When
It's
she's
good.
playing the Yamava in like 16 years, I'm excited to go see that, right?
I mean, listen, I saw
when
Dave
will that
Matthews
be?
at Yamava, and it
23
rocked my
years
face.
from
Yeah,
now?
talking smack about Yamava.
I'm not
I'm
talking
just playing, I'm
smack.
just playing, I'm
I'm
just-
not talking smack. I'm
No,
saying
no, yeah,
that's
yeah.
when the tickets will be accessible for yours too.
Yeah, for me, yeah, I'll never.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
maybe my kids will get to see Taylor Swift, but in my
Right.
lifetime,
That's funny. That's a
pass
funny
the slot
thought.
I have to
machines
wait
and-
for streaming
that'd be
for her
cool.
movie.
Do you think Travis will still be there or not during the Yamava days?
Honestly, genuinely, I hope they get married. This is a
Me
love
too.
story I can get behind.
Me too.
It's
I'm
like a
just
royal
asking,
wedding.
right? But celebrities get married all the time. They don't stay married. Like, is this?
Right, I hope
how
so.
long?
I hope it's Endgame.
This is Endgame. Yeah.
I hope-
Okay. And
Wouldn't that be great?
it is official, right? Did they change their statuses?
I
on
mean,
Facebook or
she's going to
anything?
the game.
for the third
What's
time.
she gonna go on a date with someone else?
Yeah.
They cut to her. I read some statistic. They cut to her like 17 times
All right.
during the previous game.
Mhm.
And like, because there's football guys that are like, but then who cares?
No,
Like, it's
I mean,
What I
fine.
love is that
I gotta say, this whole thing where football guys are like, I don't really think so. I think
don't
this
think
is a
so?
thing that the Swifties want to think. Guys
oh
are like
no,
mad
it's
about
oh
it.
no, they're mad about it.
Who? Come on.
I posted something when you guys
I
were
don't
talking
think
about it. I
so.
posted something. All the comments were like, "Who cares?" And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
"You do because you're commenting on it."
Oh, interesting.
And then when we were at the Giants game, there was someone who had a sign that was like, "Not a Swiftie." I was like, "Bro, that's not even the right game, dude." Like, it's just like some of them care too
that's
much.
kind of funny though. Actually, that's kind of comically
Yeah.
funny, comedically funny.
Comedically, it's
That's
comedically comedic.
That's
Comedically
real
funny.
funny.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah,
That's
Thank you for the
comedically
comedy.
funny.
That is good. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're really actually upset that Taylor Swift is on your TV during football games, you should rethink a few
yeah.
things. I think, yeah. Like if
get
you're
something else.
actually mad at that, right?
Right.
I hope not. That's kind of silly. And she's a nice enough person.
She's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady. Her lawyers,
Right.
well, her
Vicious.
lawyers.
You're right.
You don't want to tangle with.
You're right. So let's not.
She's nice. It was. I don't know. They won't let me talk to her anymore.
Well, for good reason, Brett. You just, I'm just kidding.
Almost got a spit take.
You know what though? I think I found my loophole to get back to Taylor.
Get back to Taylor.
I think her name is Donna. Because there's nothing in the
Oh.
paperwork that says I can't talk to Donna Kelsey.
Yeah, that's
True.
true.
So if I start a friendship with Donna, then I could just
Aw.
be there like, oh, I'm here to hang out with Donna.
I'm here for Donna.
And then of course Taylor will be
Wait,
like,
Taylor
what are
who?
you doing here?
Taylor
Exact-
Swift is here.
That's right.
Oh, Taylor, right? I remember you. Oh my God, how have you been?
What's up? I didn't recognize you. You look so different. We'll be right back. What's going on out there in the world, Katie?
The Los Angeles Olympic Committee has proposed 5 new games for the 2028 sports.
Oh. For the
Shut up.
sports.
For the sports.
Okay. Sorry.
5 new sports for the 2028
Oh my
games. I think that was a better way to say it. 5 new sports for the 2028 games.
Okay.
You gonna guess them?
Hot dog eating.
That'd be so good.
Sponsored by Nathan's Hot Dogs.
Everybody watches it on the 4th of
That
July.
would be so good.
They call them
Competitive eating,
athletes.
that's
competitive
interesting.
eating.
Competitive eating of some kind. Maybe we could change it, have it be like Greek somehow, because for the Olympics, so they could eat like
A euro or a gyro or a gyro.
however you pronounce it.
But the announcers, instead of commenting on the sport, they just try to figure out how to say it the entire
They
time.
comment on the word. Like, well, it starts with a G, Kevin.
Yeah.
That's where most people get thrown off.
I don't know what what's it? I don't know. Bungee jumping? What
They're all real sports.
wingsuiting?
They're all real sports
Oh.
that you've heard of.
Hmm.
Well, I mean,
High
Summer
lie?
Olympics, right?
right?
It's not
2028 summer, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
winter.
What games again?
Los Angeles.
Oh, the LA games.
Yeah.
Here.
We've got to
It's gonna
move
be-
out of town for that.
I
by the
Yeah,
way.
we gotta think of something.
That's gonna be a mess.
Okay,
2028 games to include
basketball.
is already a game.
They already do that.
Okay, well,
Sport.
Bocce ball, lawn
Ooh,
darts.
this is pretty
Croquet.
this is you're on the
Oh.
you're on the right path here.
That could be. You never know.
what polo is that on the Olympics already?
It is.
Okay.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Oh, cricket, is it?
A bit of cricket.
Okay.
Okay. What
All
else?
right.
Squash.
So that'll be, hold on. Cricket is gonna be that'll come down to probably India
yeah,
v
England.
or so
Australia maybe.
yeah, England, Australia,
Ooh,
New
maybe New
Zealand,
Ze- I was thinking
probably
New
something like
Zealand.
that, maybe
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan.
Also squash, which to me feels similarly British, kind of, right? What
Wait,
is squash?
What the hell's squash?
I don't know
The
what
hell is
squash is
squash?
either.
I don't know what squash
What's
is.
cricket?
Cricket is. I know what cricket is a
Cricket's
little.
the
I don't know
one-
how to play it,
basketball.
but
Or sorry, it's like racquetball.
well, no,
It's like baseball,
No, that's
but not.
squash.
That's squash.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
cricket.
Cricket's more like baseball. Yeah, there's a guy
a
who
paddle.
pitches it.
It's like a paddle.
You
Yeah.
throw the ball, it bounces off the ground. Then you have a bat. They call it a bat though, but it's like a flat paddle
Yeah.
looking thing.
Yeah.
And then you kind of swing down.
Oh,
You try to hit the ball. It's a circular field. I can't explain it at all. There's wickets.
yeah, but crickets
You
and
gotta
wickets.
you gotta hit the wickets during cricket. Yeah, no, there's
Cricket,
wickets. There's
wicket.
sticks. There's sticks
in it.
driven into the ground, and those are the wickets.
Okay, sort of
And
like
the bowler
croquet.
tries to hit the wickets.
Okay,
That's the pitcher.
sort of like bocce ball.
And then there's a hitter. It's sort of like croquet, bocce ball, baseball.
Yeah, I'd say
all
croquet
rolled into
and
one.
baseball.
Yeah.
Squash is what they have at gyms. That like,
It's like racquetball.
I think it's basically racquetball.
Yeah.
Cricket can last days. There's a long form of cricket where they take breaks and then
I
they
hope
go
it
to sleep and
does.
wake back up the next day.
Oh my
Like
Gosh.
Monopoly.
Uh-huh.
You just-
And then there's a
Yeah.
super popular form of cricket that's like the quicker version that they've changed the rules and updated it. It's like speed cricket, and that's like taken over the world. You can look up videos from India, Pakistan, places where they have leagues where there's like fireworks going off. And it's like,
Wow.
oh yeah, it's,
It's
like a
like
big
pickleball
show.
blew up here.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy popular. I was just watching a feature on it, a thing on one of my programs.
Yeah, picture shows.
So cricket, lacrosse, cricket, squash, lacrosse is surprising
Oh.
to me that it's not already a game.
Yeah.
Outdoor lacrosse, box lacrosse, indoor. What are we doing?
Outdoor. Come
Ladies
on.
and men's. What's happening?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Baseball slash
All of these, I think, are both,
softball.
by the way. Could
Wait.
be both.
Baseball slash softball. They don't play baseball in the Olympics.
They do now. I don't know. I think of baseball as being like a really American thing. Just kind of like I think of cricket being like a very British thing. So maybe they're just like, you know what? We're international now. Everyone can learn the game.
Interesting.
So baseball was definitely in the Olympics before, and then for some reason, I'm thinking maybe it went away, and then maybe they're bringing it back. But they've
Okay.
definitely had baseball in the Olympics before.
It
I
seems-
don't know if they've had softball in the Olympics before.
Oh.
Maybe they're adding softball for the first time, or maybe softball's coming back. But I definitely know they've had baseball before.
Huh.
But I don't know about softball.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
And last but not least,
Mhm.
flag football.
No. You lost me. I gave you cricket. I gave you squash. I gave you softball. Not saying softball isn't a sport. It's
Flag
just
football, everybody. Flag football for your Olympic Games.
flag football.
They're going to be super athletic. They're going to be so good.
But-
at
No,
flag
only
football.
children should play flag
I don't.
football.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If
No.
I came over to your house and you're like giving me the tour, and then you're like, and here's my gold medal from the Olympics,
Yeah.
I'd be like, wow, oh,
Wow.
whoa,
Yeah.
what sport? What? Wait, what? Were you 10?
Yeah, I don't think anyone over the age of 14
Wait,
should
this
play
is
flag football.
the real Olympics or the junior Olympics?
It reminds me of middle school when you like went to gym class. So, like, we're playing flag football today, and then it was just like ruthless out there.
Yeah.
Because,
Totally.
you were 13, so
Wait, this
it was
is
serious.
the Olympics, not your school's field day.
Right.
This is
Right.
the actual Olympics,
The actual
like
Olympics.
Bob Costas, flag football, huh?
Flag football.
All right. Well, whatever. Hey, listen. Good for the competitors, good for the players, I suppose.
All I'm saying is it's going to be the best damn game of flag football that anybody's ever watched.
Well, now
And
we
wait, hold on.
poo-poo this.
We have a
poo-poo
friend
this.
who we frequently tell should try out to be on the Rams. Maybe that person should actually be on the flag football team.
Katie, are you kidding? We should be putting together. No, forget that. First of all, guy's a great athlete, but forget him. Listen. We know actual former NFL football players
we know that too.
who haven't even been out of the league for that long. If they don't have to put on a helmet, we could put together a dream team right now of like
former
NFL ballers of all kinds, from any team. They can all still ball out. We could win a gold medal, no problem.
See, but this is what I'm saying. Like, I would watch those dudes play flag football, wouldn't you?
Wait, I got to write this down because I got to bring this up on the other podcast.
We don't talk about the other shows on the show.
No, I need a pencil, seriously, because like can you imagine Lofa Tatupu coming across the middle during the Olympics?
That's what's funny is
no
like,
pads on, but you'd be scared anyway.
I Googled it
too.
And there's this article on the AP, and it's like literal grown football playing men not in their pads, and they have flags on like it's like middle school.
Funny.
And they're like going for their flags. I do think though it looks like this is a part of the NFL's push for worldwide football exposure.
Yeah.
So first Taylor Swift, now the world.
Good call.
Yeah. So the voting committee will meet on October 16th and approve whether or not these 5 things will be in.
Oh, so it's not official.
Yeah. It's just
what do we got
proposed.
on baseball, softball? Anybody look that up or anything?
Okay, baseball was. But it was kind of unofficial. But you're right; it was like early 1900s. It was.
Oh, I thought it was more recent.
I don't know when it went away, but I think that softball. I don't know if softball ever was, but that's probably in an effort to have the same thing on the women's side.
Sebastian, maybe see if you can find something.
Sebastian,
that whole softball being the same thing on the women's side, I could go off on for a while, but we're up against a break.
Yeah, I have so many questions.
The
How are they
sport?
like, oh, let's call it softball, but actually the ball is like 5 times bigger and you got to chuck it at each other. Like there's nothing gentler about softball in my mind.
Oh, for sure not. And so the name is flawed, but also just it's a different sport. It's not baseball. It's its own thing, which is great. But it gets this like slash with baseball. So I'm on the side of softball players in saying it's not the same game. It's its own game. It's softball. This is baseball. The rules are even different. But also
it's not like.
But also, can I say this? Man, have softball, but then why can't we also field a women's baseball team? I don't understand. Like you can have softball be the sport, be
a league of their own, ladies and gentlemen.
But why can't we also play baseball? Because let me tell you something. I watched all 23 hours of a baseball documentary.
I know. That's why you knew about the Olympics thing.
And women played baseball a lot for a long time, like way earlier than you would think, way earlier than Tom Hanks was yelling about crying in baseball when that movie take place, the 40s. Before that, they were playing like a long time before that, in the long skirts all the way down to their ankles. They're out there playing baseball. There's all these old timey photos of it. Then they played a league of their own and all that stuff when World War II happened and the league was really popular and all that. And they had a women's professional baseball league until the 50s, I think. And then it was so popular that Major League Baseball had to write a rule that said no women allowed. And that rule was written pretty recently, like in the 50s or something like that. They haven't played since, then invented their own game, softball, which great, but it's not the game.
It's not the same sport.
You could just play baseball. There's this stupid rule, but that's stupid. And if that rule still exists, I don't know why no one's talking about that. Anyway, my daughter's playing baseball right now, and I think just play baseball and softball. Like, I always
thought softball was like when you go golfing. and the dudes have a box and the ladies have a box
Uh-huh.
that you tee off from.
Uh-huh.
You know what's so interesting about that is my dad, like when he taught me how to golf, my dad was like, oh, the men's tee and the women's tee and the blah, blah, blah. And it's not even, I thought it was like actually like, oh, haha, women have to, but it's literally just the silver tee. Like it's literally just the one that's not as hard.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, you go to that one.
Yeah.
And I'm a big,
It's
strong.
closer.
It's a little.
Take
And
that
am
one.
I-
It's a little closer.
Do I go to it because I'm bad at golf? Yeah.
Yeah.
But are a lot of men also bad at golf and they should also go to that one? I think so.
Well, the reason I would get in trouble for anything I'm saying is because softball is so popular and has really taken root, and that's great. And there's all these leagues and coaches that are so about it, and the moms get involved and coach most of the time, and that's amazing. And there's all this great stuff that happens around softball. So they'd be mad at me for saying play baseball because they'd be going, no, this is our sport, and this is the thing we're into, and that's fantastic. But also, do you know that you're not into baseball because they made it so that you can't be?
Right.
That's some
Yeah.
bullshit.
Right.
Like just anyway.
men.
No, I think
Ugh.
you're right. I think that they're into softball because that was the only thing,
That's the
that was the
choice they were
one they had
given.
to choose from.
Yeah.
Totally.
But they, for all the same reasons, they could have been just as into baseball.
Totally. And were for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, but leave it to the dude.
Dudes to be like,
No more of that. Well, I was hearing myself
I,
back.
I hit a wrong button.
nervous for a
It's like, that was a
second.
really fast sound cue you made.
Yeah. Wow. Give me that drop. Anyway, play what you want, but
Yeah.
also play baseball if you want. Because you can. There's no rule against it, I
There
don't think.
Is a rule.
It-
Oh, there's definitely
Once
a
you
rule.
get to the major league level, does that rule still exist? I want to know.
Let's find out.
Is it part of the code still? Because Major League Baseball had a lot of rules that they held on to for a long time.
Back in 1952, the MLB banned women from participating in major league or affiliated minor league teams.
Yeah, 1950. Here, listen for the people in the back. 1952, not 1852. That rule came in 1952.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Brett, women couldn't even have credit cards till the 70s.
That's
okay.
also
To me, the
ridiculous.
50s, I'm like, that's the dark days. Of course we couldn't do
Well,
anything.
and I mean,
I think they
but
can
listen,
now.
some things make sense because we couldn't trust you guys to walk past a shoe store or something if you had a credit card. Jeez, like.
That's
Hey.
true.
Speaking of spending too much money, on the other side, we're gonna give some away.
Yay!
Residual roulette on the other side of this song break.
1952? Where does it say that rule got struck down somewhere recently?
In 2015, Jessica Mendoza was the first female analyst, wasn't even playing, for a Major League Baseball game in the history of ESPN.
Okay, but
an analyst,
nowhere
though.
is
Who's
Carly
playing
reading
it?
that rule doesn't
I-
exist anymore. That rule is still on the books.
It
I
must
think
be.
it might be, but I'm checking to see. But I think it is.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Major League Baseball. What the F?
We'll be right back.
Show.
Sparked off a conversation here during the break that's still going. We could keep that going or we could play the game. It's up to you guys.
And now, the game that is sweeping the nation. Text us the money bag emoji to play along. It's Residual Roulette.
Played with a big yellow ball and a completely different bat.
And they pitch so differently too.
Yeah, and you know what? They wore shorts forever and stuff. Also,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just like
until that-
so silly.
Like until
Just-
very recently.
I'm
too.
sorry, I don't mean to say silly. What I mean, I don't mean the sport is silly. What I mean is the history around it and sort of what you had to go through. It's dumb. And you understand what I mean. People are gonna be mad at me. They're gonna text in and say he said softball's
one's
dumb, and I'm
gonna
like,
be
that's not what I'm saying.
No,
That's not what I'm saying.
no. What you're saying is it's silly that they can't participate. That's
Well,
what's silly.
if I mean, just come on. If that rule is still in black and white on those books in 2023,
Okay, I don't.
what are we doing?
I don't think it is. I think it was lifted. It just said this prohibition was lifted as many as 4 decades later, which is like, that's not a date. That's not a time. Like, it's really unspecific. So I
Mhm.
bet it's the kind of thing where it's like, well, it's not written down.
Well, we're gonna
but-
find out when the girl Davern is
Yes.
the hottest slap hitting
Major
second baseman in high
MLB.
school, and we'll see if she gets drafted or not. We'll put this thing to the test. We'll take this thing all the way to the Supreme Court,
This
Carly.
thing all the way to the top.
Last year, Kelsey Whitmore became the first woman to pitch in the Atlantic League.
To pitch.
Oh,
I guess you can
Last year.
see, okay.
Sure,
Last
we'll
year
let
there
her
was a
pitch.
female pitcher.
What? Wait, hold on.
Don't let her run.
No,
she
hold
could hurt
on.
herself.
Pitching is really hard. That's not
Oh, I
that's
know.
that's okay.
But I think it's weird to put them in weird little positions.
No, what I'm saying is
On
in
the
baseball, like
side.
at that level, it's not a weird little position. It's not on the side at
Oh.
all. Think about it. The pitcher
Well,
is
she a
holding the
pitch-
ball
Can
for
she
every
play
pitch.
the rest of the game?
And
I guess that's my point. Is
Sorry,
it-
I'm a dum-dum because I don't know things,
Go
but the Atlantic League is not, I thought it was like
Oh,
the
yeah,
AL,
that's
whatever. It's a different league.
Independent.
It's not Major League Baseball.
It's not Major League Baseball, but it's
Yes,
professional.
That's what I was finding too. It's like
it's
independent
quote
pro.
unquote professional
Right,
baseball,
but it's not the
not.
MLB.
Yeah.
Highest level of professional baseball other than the MLB.
Mm,
See, MLB
Yeah.
is so weird about it.
It's minor league baseball.
Looking at you, MLB.
That's what I'm saying.
Weird.
But I'm just saying pitcher though. It's not like saying kicker.
Right. No,
it's
I
not
see.
the same
It's
thing.
like it's a really
it might
big
be, but it's
position.
not at that level. Pitcher's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I would almost say, I mean, to make it in the majors as a pitcher might even be hard. Well, that depends. Who knows? You got to hit. Well, whatever. Moving on. Residual roulette. Here we go.
I'm so distracted by this conversation. I'm so mad about it. Who are you drawing for?
Okay, Katie. If I go over to the text line, we will be playing for. What do you want to play for? Let's play for a listener in the 540.
Okay.
540. Where is that? Do you want to
540?
Google the 540 area code? I forgot where
I'm
that
on
is.
it.
Probably Arizona.
No.
We got a lot of listeners in
We
Arizona.
do.
No,
Producer
that's
Katie.
480 and 602.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
This one knows.
There's only
This
2 area
one.
codes.
I think. Oh, wait. 540.
Uh-huh.
Northwestern and southwestern portions of Virginia.
Oh,
Virginia.
there you go.
Shout out Virginia.
Katie. If this is under $20, we will send it out. If it's over $20, Katie needs that shit. These are residual checks from real life for real life acting jobs that Katie has done. This one is for The Big Bang Theory.
Again.
And again, that
Shout
thing
out.
plays all the time. Hey, this is the golden goose here.
Is
You're
it
getting
the
paid
Wiggly
for
Finger Catalyst?
Huh?
What's the name of the episode?
The name of the episode is the emotion
Oh.
detection.
Ooh.
I don't have an episode number or season number
Season
on
10.
here. Okay.
Yeah, I was in season 5 and season 10. The greatest day of your entire acting career is when your agent says, "Hey, do you want to be a recurring on The Big Bang Theory 5 years after you did the first one?"
Mhm.
You're like, whoa.
Well, this check here is for pay TV, basic cable, foreign use / extended use, electronic sell-through, and video / DVD sales, which
Oh, yeah.
what the heck is going on there? Are people buying box sets of The Big Bang Theory?
I don't know.
Well, if they are, Katie, just from the DVDs, you got $3.26.
Woo-hoo!
But unfortunately for our listener in the 540, this check is all rolled into one.
Yeah.
Yay.
So the check is for a total of $1,245.75. Producer Katie.
What?
Why are these actors going on
What?
strike? Man,
This is why you don't get stuff. What?
this is why you open them up live on the air. Wow, congratulations,
Woo!
Katie.
That's what we're fighting for, everyone.
Wow.
Bow, bow, bow,
Lunch is
bow.
on Katie.
Sure, okay.
Good job,
You wanna-
Katie.
Let's get
Should we
sushi.
do the other
Way
one?
to go, Katie. Yeah, here, go ahead. Do mine.
Okay. All
Uh-huh.
right. They
She's so
come-
excited.
There's no, I haven't got a residual
Oh
check that
my
high in a long time.
God,
There's
yeah.
no way mine's that big. No way.
I don't get
was.
them that big very often.
I had one the other day for, I think it was like $1.30 on the check.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Check cost more to print.
Yeah. I mean, gross. It was like, had to be like $4 or something.
Oh, that's good. You gotta give 10% to your agent, 10% to your manager.
I drove down there.
Toss
with
that guy a nickel.
12 cents. Here you go, man.
Brett Davern.
Yeah.
This is for your starring role
Mhm.
in the television program Shameless.
Oh, it's guest starring.
Nice.
Guest starring.
This is for The basic cable market.
Okay. The name of the episode is Be a Good Boy and Come for Grandma. It's not me saying that. That's
No,
what
I
they
know.
titled it.
Yeah. Role of Larry.
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 Lawrence, if you're feeling fancy.
Did you ever say Lawrence?
I called him Lawrence on set. Yeah, I was referring to him as Lawrence.
That's funny.
He's a bit of a creepy
Him like
fella.
you?
Yeah, like I would say, come
Yeah.
on, give Lawrence a break over here. You know? It's good. He's a good dude. He's misunderstood.
I'm sure.
Well, for your basic cable market,
He's a mesiophile. Do you know what that is?
Is that like mazes?
I had to look it up too.
You
You've-
just really like something.
You've earned-
Mesiophile. I'm not sure how you actually.
Mace?
Yeah, mesiophile.
What is
It
it?
means you fetishize pregnant women. Yeah. hmm
I'm gonna take a walk. I'll be right back.
He was misunderstood, Carly.
I don't want to say that pregnant women are
You have
gross, but
mommy
when you
issues.
fetishize it, that's
They're
like,
not
oh,
not his baby mamas.
oh.
Yeah, he just
to
wants to
other
date,
women who are
likes
pregnant.
to date pregnant women.
Anyway,
Debbie was his only 7-monther.
so when they have their babies, is it over?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's moving on.
Mm,
He's
And he
misunderstood.
has different women in different trimesters,
Months.
months. Excuse me.
9 to choose from.
Well, it's
All right, so this role earned you a total of.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are we picking for who are we picking for?
Oh, this if it's under $20, this will go to someone in the 214.
214.
214 this morning.
$8.05. 214. You win.
Yes.
Congratulations.
214.
$8.
The city of Dallas.
And that's how you play. Wait, hold on. Where's my thing? Oh, here it is.
And that's how you play Residual Roulette.
Yeah. Wow. Don't spend it all in one place. 214 over there in Dallas.
$8.06.
$8. You could probably get a barbecue lunch for that somewhere, possibly.
Barbecue?
No,
maybe.
not
Barbecue's
Pulled pork
expensive.
sandwich? No.
Barbecue
Some
expensive.
tacos,
Barbecue.
perhaps. We're in Dallas. What are we gonna get for $8? Can we get lunch for that
Okay, like an ice
these
cream
days?
cone.
An
Oh,
ice
yeah,
cream
some
cone?
ice cream.
It's hot over there.
Maybe a drive-through burger.
Some Whataburger.
Oh, you could get a
Oh yeah,
what a
this is her
burger.
Whataburger treat,
What
or
a-
him.
What a burger.
or them.
Whataburger.
What a burger.
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Mm,
They
what
have
a
them in
burger.
Arizona.
So good. Saved my life one time.
Now, is there anything special on the what a burger, or is it just a burger?
It's just a burger, but they have
Yeah.
spicy ketchup.
Oh, okay.
Like
And
No,
they're-
see, that's what I'm looking
And
for.
they're big. They're not like those shrimpy little like.
Yeah, they're
they're
good.
like big.
beefy.
Yes.
Sesame seeds on the
They'll-
bun, or what
yeah.
are we doing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
will,
sesame seed
like-
bun, regular burger,
Yes, you will be satisfied.
lettuce, tomato.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
And they have also like like a patty melt, and they have like interesting other options, not
Okay.
just like a chicken sandwich.
But when you order the burger, it comes with what? Ketchup, mustard, or do they do a spread? Is it a special sauce? Like on
I
the
don't
regular
I don't
burger, if you
remember
just
if they
order
have a
it.
special Whataburger sauce, but they have spicy ketchup.
I'm sure
that's
they
like
do.
a kitschy thing.
I was trying to explain to my kids what spread was at In-N-Out. I was like, it's the sauce. Why do you call it spread? I said, I don't know. That's what they
Because you
call
spread
it.
it on the bun.
Right, but it comes in like a weird tube. Like you don't spread it. I mean, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
I was
sure,
like, it's
sure.
called spread. Just go ask for spread. They're like, what is that? It's a weird language, you know?
It is.
Hey, pull up the bedspread,
Oh, that's another spread.
but
I
don't
like
spread
that
out
one,
too
though.
wide.
I
And then
like
can
it.
you
Don't
grab
like
me the
sauce in bed?
spread? Why are you man spreading? And then go get me the spread. The word doesn't, I don't like the word anymore. Do
I don't
you?
know, I don't like
I
it.
don't either.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It grosses me out now.
Speaking of more words we don't like, or words that you might find funny, come back on the other side of the break and we'll be here too. Turn it up. It's the Rocket Summer.
CW Radio.
Crazy, I tell you. It's just crazy. We didn't do What Are You Watching Wednesday
That's what I was gonna say too.
yesterday. And I know that Carly is watching The Bachelor and is dying to tell all of us about it. Is it just wholesome fun over there with the hearing aids brigade or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it really is because
Are they making out
the
yet?
way it started, yes, which is I thought he wasn't gonna kiss anyone.
Has there been confirmed tongue kissing?
No, thank God.
Okay, but there will be.
There's nothing worse to me than watching TV and in a close-up, someone slips someone tongue on the first time they kiss. I mean, look, if you're gonna do it, just don't do it on national TV.
They're
But
gonna do fantasy
that's honestly
suites.
one of the best.
You know those are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Those are the
But
episodes
it
I'm
actually
tuning in
started
for.
like the whole season started when it's all quiet. It's very cinematic. Gary's like getting ready, looking sharp, picks up his hearing aid, puts it in, boom, music comes on.
Yeah.
Oh, good. He's ready to go.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
good.
like, the editor was like, I have an idea.
Yeah.
But it was sweet. One of the other women was like, I just want to say, like, I love that you talk about your hearing aids because I have hearing aids. And then I was like kind of flirty, and you're gonna laugh at this. She was like, so if you whisper sweet nothings into my ear, I can hear it. And then they laughed about it. And I was sitting there crying on the couch.
But it was weird though when he replied back. He's like, "And if you whisper them into mine, I can turn them off and not hear it at all."
What?
Wah,
No, he'd
wah.
love it. And then he proceeded to whisper something in her ear.
Oh.
And then the producer is like in her little interview, like, what do you say? And she's like, oh, I think that's just between us. And I was like,
oh,
That's because she didn't hear him.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
there
she
was a
didn't.
flash mob. That's because he couldn't hear him.
Or when he
She's like, it
started to
didn't
whisper,
work.
she was like, "Ah, it's too loud.
Ah,
Let me turn that down real quick."
One sec.
Hold on. Let me just. Yeah. Well, that's really cute. I think with new hearing aids, it probably attaches to your phone and all that. Could you just turn on the ball game? Is it like just having an
Like
AirPod in?
AirPods?
Yeah. Can't you just listen
could. I
to
bet
whatever
they-
you want?
But they could make it like that if
Yeah.
they wanted.
Maybe Gary's just listening to the Dodgers playoff games
No, Brad, he's
during
so
the rose ceremonies.
respectful.
Is he?
He is.
He is right now. It's only 2
He's
episodes
getting
in.
He's on good
teary-eyed.
behavior.
There was
Mhm.
like a woman who was like, just like had this moment where she was like really upset because like she had her husband pass away.
Yeah.
And they like connected on it, and he like got really emotional. He's just like so respectful.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's a really good example to set for men and the other bachelors nowadays.
Yeah, just be married for like 40 years, let your
Yeah.
wife die, get onto a reality show,
Uh-huh.
and then meet a bunch of old ladies.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah. Who's the hottest chick on there? Is it Lorelai or like what's the
No.
like
I mean,
gossip? You know what I mean? Like
beauty's
what's
in the
going
eye of the
on?
beholder.
Is there like
To me, I think her name's Edith.
okay, so that's
Edith
who you're rooting
was
for?
stunning. Oh no,
Oh.
Sorry, Edith. I don't think this is your love journey, but I think she's
Oh.
stunning.
Okay, all right. So Edith Edith possible golden bachelorette?
Oh my gosh,
Could be.
she's stunning.
Okay. All right. Who are you rooting for? Because Mrs. Davern and I, if we watch a reality show, especially if it's competition based, we
Right,
always
you
have
gotta
to
root for
pick
someone.
someone from episode 1, and then we ride or die
Right, the
until
whole
they
time.
don't get a rose.
Okay,
or
I'll
whatever.
show you my top 3.
Okay, but I want to know who did you pick one episode 1 though?
I'm trying to remember their names. I can't choose.
So are
These
they.
3 will be the top 3. I'm telling you.
Come on, that was good. That was pretty good.
I know their names, just not their children's.
Oh, come on, Katie. It's rude. Not nice.
Gary, Greg, what's the guy's name?
Gary.
It's Gary, but it's spelled
Gary.
Jerry.
No.
Yeah, it's spelled with a
No! Get out
Gerry.
of here, Jerry.
Yeah.
Look at I'm
He's
gonna
from a
screen
different
share.
time. He's from a different time.
Can't
Edith
find
showed up
him.
in a golden gown.
Ooh.
Look at her.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
cute.
snatched. Stunning.
Wait, how
I
come
mean,
we
they're
don't
all
like Edith?
stunning.
How come we don't
Hair.
like Edith for Gary though? Why not?
Because there have been so this is Faith.
Oh.
Faith played the guitar. She showed up on a motorcycle and played
No.
the guitar.
No,
And she
trying
got
too
the
hard.
first impression rose.
Oh, well, because of the
Yes.
motorcycle.
I don't know who this woman. I forget her name.
Uh-huh.
She went on a date with him. There was a flash mob where they sang "Don't Stop Believin'"
Oh.
by Journey because "Don't Stop Believin' in Love."
You know what's weird though? Don't
there's
Stop Believing
one
was
other-
not during his time at all. That's to him. He's like,
I know,
"Man,
he's an
turn
adult.
these kids' music down these days. What is with this? What is with this? Why can't we listen to Frankie Valli and the Four Tops
my
or whatever?
God.
Like this guy's
Four
old.
tops.
I don't know.
But in classic Bachelor fashion, they showed a preview at the end that was like this season on the Golden Bachelor,
Oh yeah.
and you basically like saw the top women. So it did ruin it a little
Oh,
bit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think they have to prepare you for what's going to
You have to
happen.
prepare you emotionally.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
is a scene where Gary's crying and he goes, "This is the worst I've ever felt in my life. Second to when my wife died."
Whoa.
And he gets up. He's like, "I can't do this anymore."
What makes him so
Man.
emotional?
The
I mean,
producers,
he's
mostly.
dating. He went from having a high school sweetheart to dating 20 women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
It's gonna
TV.
tear a guy up.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
At a mansion on the Canaan Pass. That's nowhere near the water. And it's like in the middle of the canyon. It really is. It's like he's kind of got to be upset a little bit about that. He's like, wait, I thought I'd have a sweet
Water
view,
view.
of the water. Like I thought this was gonna be in Malibu. It's like, nah, it's like it
Malibu
might technically be
adjacent.
Malibu. Like we're kind of right on the line. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, good for Carrie.
Good for Gary.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's Thursday. Golden Bachelor's tonight.
Oh,
Mondays.
tune in.
No,
tonight.
I watch it on Monday.
Oh.
I'm a loser. Just kidding.
Wait, you're gonna let the whole weekend go before you check this
It's
thing
the
out?
day my friends were free. That's
How
the
are
day
you gonna
we've decided
avoid
to watch
any
it
news
together.
at all about what happened?
Is it difficult? Yes.
Wow.
I won't lie.
Wow.
Willpower.
Have you gone to the Bachelor Mansion?
I've driven by it
Yeah.
because I've gone to Malibu.
Yeah, I was driving by a week ago with my parents because we always drive over the hill, go to Malibu and all that. And my mom's a card-carrying member of Bachelor Nation.
Nice.
So we drive past the house and the gate was open. You could see all the way in there. You could see the lunch set up. You could see catering. You could see all the PAs running around. They had the tent set up. You could see the
They're shooting something.
racks of dresses hanging there. The wardrobe racks. Oh, yeah.
So it's The Bachelor.
They were going for it.
Woo.
Or, I don't, well, it was racks of wardrobe. I don't know. I think
Oh.
they're shooting The Bachelorette right now, aren't they?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, man. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. That was the show for Carly and Katie. I'm Brett, reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. Good night. Gary, Jerry,
Gary.
Gary.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.